We worry about horrible deaths caused by everything from traffic accidents to vampires. But at least in my culture, more people die from heart disease than any of us.
She has had a pacemaker, angioplasty. She has pain down her left arm and her back.
Statistically, how we die is rarely unusual. And though prompt medical attention like this can delay commonplace deaths, it cannot prevent them. Seeking the good death by delaying when it happens will always fail eventually. So some of us try to control what death is. We seek the good death not only by defining what's good, but by defining what's dead. This industrial park in Riverside, California, is the center for at least one way people try to control death by defining what it is. At the Alcor Life Extension Foundation, tops in cryonics, they ask, what's dead? Just because a doctor says, I give up, you're dead, are you? People aren't dead at Alcor, they're dead. Then they are frozen, so they can eventually be defrosted, reanimated, and healed in a technologically superior future. At Alcor, President Carlos Mondragon is kind of a cross between St. Peter and Frosty the Snowman.
Take a piece of paper. It has a function, just like the human body has a function to do something. The function of this piece of paper is to communicate some information. And right now it's fully functional. Now, if I take this and I do this, I rip it up a little bit, it no longer performs its function. You can't look at any one of these pieces and get the information that it formerly communicated. On the other hand, if I were to take this and light a match to it and let it all burn and then stir up the ashes, then it's hopeless. The situation with people in cryonic suspension is less as opposed to the ashes. Right now, we have very simple technology. I could take Scotch tape and put it back, and you might be able to read most of it. But if I wanted to put the seams back precisely, molecule by molecule, there's no law of physics that says we can't do that. And that's the extent of technology that we're going to have to develop to get those people out of cryonic suspension.
But first, you have to get those people into cryonic suspension by filling them up with non-freezing chemicals and then freezing everything else.
Okay, could we get a bag of ice under her head as well?
Slide it in. Alcor may have the world's only operating room where every patient is dead on arrival and not dead on departure, and the world's only storeroom with stationary paper clips, bodies, and heads.
This is where patients are stored in cryogenic dewars.
Dewars?
Dewars, D-E-W-A-R-S, like the Scotch guy. What you're looking at...
Wait a minute, why are they named for the guy who made the Scotch?
Because he invented the system of,
oh, really?
Of storing them. Yep, you can touch the outside because what you're looking at is a big stainless steel thermos bottle.
And there, immersed in liquid nitrogen, the deanimated wait for scientific resurrection. Physicians, engineers, housewives, who had the money and belief to do something about the what of their deaths. If these people are right, if they aren't really dead, most likely none of us will ever know.
I'm not crazy. I don't think you get dead people back to life. I just don't happen to think those people are necessarily dead.